everybody. JPT. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. That's right. This is Attack of the B Team. That's right. Oh, so much stuff. Woo. Let me get back down to my normal self, my shirtless self. That's the really funny thing about this, is that this version of the game. Oh, I've got something stuck in my head. Something stuck in my head. That's right. The really funny thing about this, I gotta empty out a little bit of my inventory. Whoa, sorry about that. Oh my gosh, everything is filling up way too fast. Way too fast. Let's see. Oh, no, that's still not enough. Let me get rid of this mud. Mud. What a weird thing, but an awesome thing, even though you get stuck in it. So, yeah. I'm shirtless, and the reason for that is that I made my skin, which is based off of Top Gun, Maverick from Top Gun. This is the volleyball version of Maverick, but then I also have a leather jacket that goes on over with the 1.8 update. And so since this is 1.6.4, I believe, it just uses the underskin, which is just this muscleized version of my character. And the glasses are still on too, which is weird because those are technically something that is supposed to be, yeah, you can kind of see it where it's a little bit separated. So I'm not sure why that is, but for now, I just cover up with armor. Nobody knows any different. I hope nobody makes any statues of me, although I do want to make a volleyball scene statue with my character. And so I just wanted to jump on here. I've got, some food growing in here. I got pineapples. I got blueberries. Oh, they grow fast too. They go super fast. But I have been invited on a server. Mavis basically connected me with a player called Zhuria, I think. I've asked her politely how to pronounce her name, and that's how phonetically she spelled it out. So yeah, Zhuria. And she's right there on the left. And of course, there's other people here on this server. This is a private server. This is a thing that you have to be whitelisted for. So I'm not in charge of this thing. I have nothing to do with it. Mavis was very polite. By the way, she's over there. Maybe we'll turn over into a bat again and go check out her place real quick. But she was very polite and was very willing to hook me up with a place where I could play Attack of the B Team, which is a modded version of Minecraft, of course, from the B Team, generic B, and BOO. It's something that they've been doing for a little bit. And so basically what we're doing is working on a 2000 by 2000 map. So spawn is over here. A couple of bases I've identified. There's Zhuria's, or Z in this case. That's pretty much what I'll call her from now on. There's a couple more bases through here that I wasn't sure who they were. That's the person that just jumped on, NT Bama's future base. This is Crag, I believe, which is pretty cool. Of course, Mavis is here and I'm here. So I'm, as essentially 2000 is about right here. And I think you can actually go this way too. I'm not 100%, but I have not ventured over this way. But 2000 is as far away as you can get from spawn. So I'm pretty much on the, not necessarily top edge. Top edge would be way up here, but a lot of people have kind of stayed in that vicinity. So I'm going to try to find... Oh, yeah. Okay, I was wondering about that dragon. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat right now. Somebody had a dragon, and I found their base, but I wasn't sure who it was. But essentially, she wants to keep it to 2,000 radius from spawn. That way, things kind of don't go crazy bonkers. I have some ideas for bases, but I haven't really found a desert. There's this sort of canyon thing over here. I'm not sure. And of course, this is icy hills and maple woods. And right now, we're in woodland. But what I'm doing right now is I just have this little establishment over here. Eventually, we will venture out and find a place to do something. And I'm not sure. Of course, you've got things like this. You've got your Tinker's Construct, your casting, and all that other stuff. She's, as you can see here, gotten off to a start, and then she's got a little base here. This is Mavis again, by the way, Mavis Island. And so it took me forever to get out here. It was real scary. I barely got out here. And of course, I morphed into 50 different things. I deleted a few things, but then I realized as soon as I kill them again, I'm gonna morph back into them. So yeah, I've got a zombie there. that I can do, a villager zombie, but I think for the most part, the bat is just really the one thing that's going to stay in handy. So what I'm going to do is what I've been doing, as you can see here, I've just sort of been gathering up a lot of supplies. Eventually, we're going to find some place to move to. I think what I'm going to do is essentially kind of get a whole overview of the 2000 radius map, figure out exactly what I want to do, and be right back. So that might be later today, might be later in the week. You won't know any different because you will see an edit. And so I'm going to just kind of keep playing around with this, and then once we kind of figure out what we're going to do, we'll really start getting to it. But right now I'm just going to do a lot of resource gathering. You don't need to see any of that. There's plenty of that out there on the internets. I do have other videos for you to check out, so you can go check out some Banish, some Starbound, some Timber and Stone. And so hopefully you're catching those videos. But in the meantime, for you, it'll be a simple little edit. But for me, it might be a little bit of time. So be right back. All right, I'm back, and well, something's happened to me. Something's happened to me. That's right. This is not a morph, from what I assume. I think this is a prank on Mojang's part. Turned us all into villagers. I hope that's the case, unless somebody on the server is messing with me. But anyways, a lot of stuff has happened. Well, this is empty now, except for my bed, but I'm going to keep the bed there. I'll keep this here. Food-wise, I think we'll just keep this here, just in case. Yeah, emergency situation for Mavis, who's over there. I haven't really seen what she's got going on. But here, this is waypoint blocks. And the way you make waypoint blocks, I'll tell you what they do here in a second. Waypoint. Let's see if I can get this. Yes. So you put smooth stone, like that pattern, and then you find ender pearls, and you put those right there. And you make 4 of them. And when you do that, you just stand on it, right-click on it, and when you find another waypoint in the world, you can go to it. So if we wanted to go to spawn, bam, back at spawn. That's right. So this is spawn. This is community message board. Yes, Tropicraft. We've been having issues, apparently, with those. Oh, yes, and we might be involved in that Ender Dragon fight. So we'll see what happens. And then, of course, here are all the other statues. These are individual skins. So yes, I know something is definitely up. That is hilarious. Yes, something is definitely up. I gotta get a screenshot of this. Yeah, that's probably going to be the screenshot for this episode, unless something else happens, which I imagine might be the case. So as you can see here, I've got other waypoints. I've got, of course, spawn, which I'll keep. I've got Zhuria's house, which I'm pretty sure I still have hers. Her chunk where she lives kind of like destroyed everybody. It was really weird. And then, of course, we've got the starter house here. Let me switch over to a bat. I'm actually going to end up giving these to Mavis. I moved all of my storage. It took a little while. Let's go see what Mavis has going on. She's not on the server right now, but this is her island. By the way, I'm like on the very edge of where we should be. So she's got some pretty big cane going on over here. This is her house. She had a trophy. Yeah, she has a cow trophy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, not much has changed since I last saw it, but... Ooh, did she get herself a backpack finally? She did indeed. Should probably go ahead and put my stuff on. I also have a backpack, which I renamed the JPT pack. That's right. It's the JPT pack. It's unique. Oh, cool. She's extended this up, which is pretty cool. Got herself some blood. Blood. We'll have to build one of these. I'm really excited about building one of those in our own thing. But let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. Grab these blocks. I'm going to give these to Mavis since she was very nice about finding me a place here on the server. Let's go ahead and get some dirt. Cover up that hole. There we go. I also need to establish some sort of eating or some sort of, farm. That's the word I'm trying to think of. A farm. That's all right. Because I tell you what, flying really gets you hungry. I really didn't think about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in her backpack. Put a sign down here. Waypoint. Blocks. Inside. Pack. Place. On ground. Wherever. There we go. Alright. And so with that, I've kind of stuck myself over here, but I'm going to do a little bit of talking while we head over to spawn. By the way, this is my map. This is my map. So here you can see I just barely don't tell anybody, but I'm on the outside of where we should be. That's right, I marked all the points on the map where we should be. This here is spawn. This is my new base. And all the stuff in between. So we've got a little bit of ways. But what I want to talk about real quick is the future of what I'm going to do here. Things I'm really pumped about this mod. Number one. Oops. Let's head over this way a little bit. Oh, wait. Is spawn the pink one? I can't remember. No, spawn is the green one. That's why I changed the colors. By the way, if you want to change the color of something, so like, here's one, you just hit C, and it changes the color. And you just rotate that until you get through all the colors. Well, I'm not seeing any kind of green on the map. By the way, you're going to be seeing a lot of this crag. I'll tell you what, because I think that's where we're going to build our base, but not here. A couple other people have established bases here. Oh, there's the green finally on the map. But one thing I'm super pumped about is microblocks. Microblocks! Because, man, they're awesome. It's like what I've always wanted Minecraft to be. I'm such a builder that when it comes to that stuff, I like it. Daddy like a lot. So you're going to be seeing a lot of microblocks. Probably not on camera, but certainly a lot of projects will be involving microblocks. The other thing, carpenter's blocks. Those are a lot of fun. I think I've got a couple of different ideas for those. Look at these trees. These trees are just redonkulous. These Sacred Springs trees. Oh my gosh, I love these trees. I don't think anybody started building anything in these yet, but anywho. The other thing, morphine. Morphine is cool. I mean, I'm flying around as a bat as we have like an epilepsy trip here going in between different biomes. But seriously, whoever came up with the morph mod, bless you. It's going to make life, especially building, so much easier. This would be a fun place to build. I could probably apply my build to that particular region, but look at these. Just, these soaring builds. I mean, these are just, or biomes. These are crazy. Just crazy. I love them. I didn't think I was going to have to fly over a mountain. Oh, there was a bone. Look at that. Just so much fog. That's nuts. So crazy. Here we go. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, here's somebody's stuff. Some space stuff, which I can't wait to get into because we're totally going to have to go to the moon and have our own space station in between. It's going to be fun. It's gonna be a long and windy road. There's gonna be tons of questions. There's gonna be lots of times where I'm gonna have to like take a quick break and do some research online. I know very little. How's that scared me? I know very little about this particular, and I know I'm eating blueberries. That's why we got to establish some sort of food system. No. I'm sure this is thrilling for you, so. Let me go ahead and just keep flying and keep talking. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I know I've watched enough videos to be dangerous. I've messed around enough in creative to also be dangerous. So just keep that in mind. Let's see, where are my coordinates? Yeah, we're on par with getting there pretty soon. So yeah, I wanted to leave Mavis the waypoints, even though I don't think she's probably found any of them yet. But when she gets to spawn, she'll be able to do that, and then she'll be able to fly over to my place and then set her waypoint there as well. I've got a little bit of a hidey hole that I'm working out of right now, but I am essentially going to do all the things that I could not do with the wedge in my Horrible Night Minecraft series. So the wedge 2.0, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. That's right. The wedge is going to be awesome. It's going to be in this crazy biome, the crag. If you've never seen the crag, it's just this. I'm super attracted to it. I love the colors. I've got some plans for that particular area. It's just sort of, it's another one of those like soaring epic biomes that everyone likes to play around in. I know a couple other people are already building in crags, but hopefully mine will stand out a little bit. All right, so here we go. Here's the waypoint. So it took a little while, and as you can see, that's why these are so good. So as you can see, I beat mine down, so it's not there anymore. But look, crag base. Booyah! That's right. And this is not, this is just temporary. I know that this is not the most efficient way of putting chests. I do plan on doing the whole, like, you know, this way so that you can get too deep. But this is my little hole in the world. And it's not much, but it will basically serve the needs. This will completely change probably the next time you see the episode. I'm going to redo all of this. And, of course, I've got all my patterns in here. I stole those from a village. I've got my tool station, which I need to learn about, and my stencil table, which, again, is something I'll need to learn about. I'll probably end up building something through that way so that I can start doing all sorts of things. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat before I reveal to you the magicness of the crag. Well, let me show you in perspective where all my stuff is. So we were here, and now we're here. Mavis is there, and Spawn is here, and this is kind of where I've already looked around at. As you can see, there's just tons of stuff. Lots of ocean over here, lots of ocean over here. That's just 1.6.4. That's just how it works. Bam. Okay. Let's close the door. Shh, don't tell anybody. But this is where we are going to build our next wedge. Look at this. This is nutso. As the sun goes down, it's really hard to tell when the sun is down in this particular biome. If we fly over here, we're going to be in a tropical, like, bam, see? And back to darkness. That's right. We already have somebody over here in this general direction, which is fine. We're plenty far away from them. But as you can see here, this is future JPT base. And so this is going to be the outside edge of one of the points of the wedge. This is the middle, and this is the other edge of it. And again, I put another one down just in case people didn't see the other one. I will probably do something special over here, most likely a farm, or maybe we'll do the farm over here or down here. I'm not sure. I've got to figure that all out. But check this out. This is nutso. Nutso. Then I saw this little thing over here. Kind of goes from over here and over there and over here to right here. Future launch pad? Something to think about. You know, this is kind of a nice little jet out. Kind of safe, clear of everything. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So that is probably going to do it for this episode. I know this was mostly talking rather than building and showing. I guess I showed a little bit. But just showing you, you know, what you can expect. You're going to be seeing a lot of the crag. I did turn clouds off because I think we're actually above the cloud cover. 117. I don't know if that's right or not. Let's go ahead and just turn clouds back on. Oh, nope. Right at it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Well. Well, we can always play with them off, I guess. I don't think they look that great anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. I'm going to remain in the vanilla texture pack, but you might see me jumping back and forth between Sphax and vanilla, just because I want to make sure that when people visit here and they look at it in Sphax, it doesn't look stupid or crazy or anything like that. But yeah, this is roughly the new biome that we're going to spend lots of time in. Might get Mavis on the dial in a future episode, so don't forget that that's what this is. It is a multiplayer, as you can see, server. It is a whitelisted server. It's invitation only. I am not in charge of it, so don't ask me about it. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So I'm super pumped about what we're going to be doing here. Super pumped about getting your guys' ideas. And again, it just fleshing out the original idea of the wedge and then just pushing it as far as possible. So if you enjoyed the video, if you are super pumped about the series like I am, leave a like. Also subscribe if you are new to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games. and I'll be seeing ya.